Hey guys, welcome back to Ray's Create Cards. I'm excited to be here with you today. There won't be a card made today. I wanted to show you some new goodies, make a major announcement, and give a couple of shout outs to people that deserve it, okay? So here lately, I've just been having so much fun picking out new goodies. And so I thought I'd go through those just very quickly, and then I would get to my announcement. You may or may not be aware of Justine Hovey on YouTube. And she, not too awfully long ago, started her own line of products called It's Just Paper. And I ordered this Minecraft catalog stamp and stencil set so that you can make swatches, you can make tags, you can do bookmarks, tags for like catalogs, anything like that. It is awesome. It is a die as well in here. So it's a die, the stamp set, and the stencil all in one. And I thought this would be awesome for helping me get a little bit better organized. I ordered from Lou Collins. I love Lou Collins. A pack of her paper in the textures line. And this is called the Wildflowers Paper Pack. And when I saw that, I thought, oh, you know, for those times when you don't have time to do ink blending, look at that. Isn't that pretty? So I'm excited to get to use that. From Lawn Fawn, I ordered a real small set. It's called a Little Sparkle. You see the little unicorn? Isn't that sweet? And then the dies that go with it. It's just a small little set. Then I also ordered another die, a little note. I know, it's backwards, but anyway. That is going to be so sweet over the front of a card. I couldn't resist. Then I also got the Big Scripty Words stamp set. Aren't those sweet? They're so sweet and whimsical. And the coordinating dies, which also has the dies for the birds, and even an exclamation mark. And I thought that was such a sweet touch. Then this is their thank you. It was all tied together in this sweet festive twine. And I started to undo it on one end. And look how thick that is. So I can still take these strands and separate them even further. Isn't that sweet? I thought that was such a sweet touch. Here was a little envelope with a thank you note in there. And look, a thank you stamp. That is awesome. It was such a sweet touch, but there's more. They also sent me for free. What is the name of this one? Fruitful Friends. But anyway, isn't that cute? That's so cute. And they sent a few pieces of some of their papers to go along with that free stamp set. I thought that was adorable. And at the time I ordered, it was a promotion. I believe it was on Jennifer McGuire's channel, where if you ordered that day, they automatically sent you a free package of double-sided adhesive sheets. So there are 3 sheets in here. And it doesn't, yeah, they're 6 by 8, it does say. But that was awesome. All those freebies from one little order. From Spellbinders. I did order, sometime back, Pear Blossom Press does those lights for light-up cards. I have yet to use them because at the time I ordered, they were out of their stamp set that had all the little words like push here, I light up, press me, push me. So I found it at Spellbinders because I had forgotten all about it and ordered that. And then for the fall, these are dies. I ordered just the dies because they emboss and die cut at the same time. And I can do a stamp set with it if I wanted to. But honestly, I'm not going to need to. Love this. Love, love, love it. And the 3D embossing folder of the month for September of 23, Mushroom Harvest. And you can't even really see it. There's such a glare. Let me see if I can slide this out. I'm excited to use it. So excited. Slide this out. And let's put... Whoops, sorry. Sorry for the camera shake. That was my bad. Oh, you still can't really see it. And I don't have a dark piece of cardstock laying here. But anyway, all of those wonderful little mushrooms and leaves and little speckles. I love that, and I cannot wait to use it. Gina K Designs just had a new release not very long ago. You can go over to her channel and check it out. I do believe it was for June. Was that her June release? She has several designers that work for her, and Melanie Munshinger is one of them. And she had done this set. And again, cannot wait to use all this stuff. But can you see this? Oh, I hope so. And from Pink Fresh Studio, I did get this cover plate die. Isn't that nice? It's actually going to put those little holes and texture in there. I love this. Love, love, love it. And Pink Fresh Studio is really good at doing sets. If there was a washi tape that went with this one, I did not order the washi tape. But this is one of their stamp sets. And I'm loving the font and the sentiments that are in here as well. And you have all of these images. And the die cut. One die cut cuts out the whole thing at one time, and it will do them separately so that by the time you get done, you actually can do several cards at one time. And that's what I'm all about, saving time. And of course, there is a layering stencil set. This set is called In the Meadow, and they give you an example on the back of how you could color it. They show you what the stamp set looks like, what the die looks like, okay? And it may have had washi tape that went with it, or the washi tape may be sold out. I'm not sure what the deal was, but yeah, love, love, love that. From Honeybee Stamps. And I know I ordered some other stuff, and I'm not sure what all I ordered. This is a 2-set stencil, and it's called Garden Lattice. Yes, Garden Lattice. Set of 2 stencils. That's going to be fun. And while I was out of town recently, I went by a brand new Hobby Lobby. And do you see the price I paid for this mini photo box? Isn't that neat? So it's not quite 7 by 5 by 4, $2.49. Isn't that cute? That is so cute and so festive. And they have a little tag right here that you can fill out if you want to label that. And I got 2 of these. I've already opened one. It's a storage photo box. Again, do you see what I paid for it in the store? And I took one. These are for 4 by 6 photos, but I needed something to put handmade cards that I have made my husband and the cards that he has bought me, you know, anniversary, birthday, all that kind of thing over time, and I've just about filled it up. So this one I hadn't planned on using for that. I had planned on using it for the homemade cards that I get from my friends and customers, and yeah, awesome, awesome. I couldn't disagree with the price point. And then while I was there, I found this set of 3 trays. They're the Sterlite brand. I paid $4.49. And these are the perfect size for laying a stencil in if you've used any kind of paste or any kind of medium where you've immediately got to put that in water. And I've still got room while I'm making a video to have soapy water in here all ready to go. And then I found this little hole punch, $2.49. Hopefully it's going to work okay. Obviously I haven't checked it out yet. And of course they give you the little tips on the back. Punch through aluminum foil to sharpen. To maintain cutting ease, punch through wax paper. But this is just a very small hole, because the hole punch I had was a really old one from Stampin' Up, and it was like half of that. Tiny, tiny, tiny. I just didn't really have a use for it. So I found that. Thought that was a great deal. For $4, I got 3 jars of mica powder. I have a gold, a silver, and a copper, and I'm excited to play with these and see just what all I can do with those. So, you know, for not a whole lot of money, I had fun at Hobby Lobby. There were things I could have gone ahead and bit the bullet on, but I didn't. Here we go. Hero Arts. Here is a stamp and die bundle. The dies are right back here. Look at the mushrooms. And the sentiments: hope your day is pure magic. Thanks so much. Hello, fungi. Sending you much love. And this is called Hello Fungi Bundle. And again, I don't know if there's enough time to get to explore all of these goodies. And let me tell you why I've got some of this stuff from Hero Arts. If you follow Jennifer McGuire, you know that a good month ago she started doing a series called Hanging with Hero. Hero Arts, far as I know, they have been around the longest in the stamping industry. They are celebrating their 50 years this year. Every time there is a video, Hanging with Hero, who comes out, Hero Arts gives 50% off of stencils or background stamps, or there's something they're always doing a sale on. Again, this was one of the ones I was able to get for half price. It's a coloring layer stencil. There is a stamp that coordinates with it. I don't know that I'll end up getting the stamp too. Y'all know I'm all about stencils. But this one is called Color Layering Christmas Foliage. And I know you can't really see through that packaging very well, but that fills a whole card front. Isn't that pretty? You've got holly, you have poinsettia, you have leaves and just floral type things in there. That's going to be fun to play with. And this one. I love this for winter or Christmas. I can see using this even if somebody has got like a winter birthday. Now here you've got your moon for a nighttime scene. You have a whole row of houses here that have snow on the top. You have trees and one house. Wishing you peace and joy. Here is some people out having fun in the snow with their dog. And it looks like some of them are making a snowman. We wish you a Merry Christmas. There's some deer. There's a sweet little fence. Happy holidays, season's greetings. There's some extra little snow stamps. Joy and blessings from our family to yours. And this is called Winter Scenics Bundle, because the dies are right back here. Awesome. Now, there are only 3 dies. They cut out the scenery parts, but I'm loving that. Now, I have never tried Hero Transfers. These weren't on sale, I don't believe. I think I just went ahead and picked this up because I wanted to give them a try. But do you see this collage background? Isn't that sweet? I do happen to know you can ink blend with them if you would like to. I can feel it in here. There is a popsicle stick to help you rub that on. It's a transfer, a rub-on, okay? They're coming back, guys. So there are two almost 6x8 sheets. And obviously, you're not going to use a whole sheet on one card. You could definitely, if you used two different you could get 2 cards out of each sheet if you wanted to use that big of a size. Isn't that sweet? I love it. I'm excited. And another transfer, and you'll see why I went ahead and bought this. This one is called With Sympathy transfers. And again, there's 2 sheets, and I can cut these out. I can just simply cut around whatever element or sentiment I want to use and then rub it on, okay? In addition to that, they have a coordinating Stampin' Bundle with Sympathy bundle, and I've not used it yet, but I did put it in a case. And so here are the stamps, and I really love the size of some of this. You're in my thoughts and prayers with sympathy, thinking of you. Isn't that sweet? And you have 2 butterflies. And here's the dies. They're not all cut apart yet because there is a die for each sentiment that is in the set. So I'm going to have fun with that. When I say I'm going to have fun, sympathy cards aren't exactly fun. But when we do them, we want to do them well, correct? This is probably one of my favorite background stamps. I have already been into it. I've already been playing with it. It has just been very, very beautiful. I am loving that. Here is one with a distressed frame. And let me tell you the names of these if I can find it. Vintage Frame. And this one was called Lovely Vines. Vintage Frame. And then here is a grungy background, and it is called Large Distressed Block. Here's one that simulates the rain, or it could just be a textural element on your background. It is called Rain Texture. These were all half off. They were all half off during one of Jennifer McGuire's videos. Burlap Bold. Isn't that sweet? Then I saw this one. I can see so many different things you could do with this background stamp. Isn't that awesome? Starry Moon, Bold Prints. Oh, this is right up my alley. I'm loving this. So, Ode to Andy Warhol script. Isn't that awesome? I love it. The butterflies. Who doesn't love butterflies? And that does stamp really well. And then you have the wood grain. Okay, butterflies is called Fluttering Butterfly Bold Prints. This one is called Wood Grain Bold Prints. Oh, yes. Can't wait to use this one. Script, Bold Prints. And you can actually read the words. You really can. But I thought that would make a great distressed background on some cards. Here you have your clouds. And I'm not sure if that's upside down. I kind of think maybe it's upside down. And it is called Passing Clouds. And then this one. Oh my word. What is that? Oh, it's so tiny I almost can't read it. Acanthus. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But that is so pretty. Okay, and then, do y'all remember? Y'all remember this paper that we had a few years ago from Stampin'Up? I had a lot of this, and I never did get it all used up. But it was called Simply Marvelous. With that in mind, I found these at Hero Arts. They are color layering stencils. There are 3 stencils, and I can just see so many possibilities. You wouldn't have to use them all three together. You could do, like this to me kind of hinted at some gold embossing that you could throw in there. But yeah, color layering, marbling stencils. Thought that would be fun to play with. And I also got, now this is just a single stencil. Again, a baby's card, a nighttime scene, a birthday celebration, a congratulations card. Star Cluster is the name of that one. And this one is also just a single stencil, and it is called Butterfly Pattern. Again, there's a host of things that you could do with that one. And here is a single script stencil. And I thought, well, it's showing me that in reverse, so I'm wondering, can I read this? But I actually took it out of here and flipped it, and you can't, like, it's not real words, and I'm great with that. I really am, because if you've ever gotten a card that has real words in the script on the background, and you end up spending your time trying to read it, yeah, well, your recipient won't have to spend time trying to read that one. Oh my goodness. And then my most recent experience was with Simon Says Stamps. So we were going to have a foiling class, and I knew I was really low on my white polyglaze sheets. Like I had just a little bit over one polyglaze sheet left. So I ordered these from Simon Says Stamp, because Gina K was out of stock. When I got them, they were in a manila envelope. They had been shoved in to the mailbox by the mail carrier, and they looked like a roller coaster. They were severely curled. Well, I immediately panicked, because this was like Monday, and my class is supposed to be tomorrow. Ended up having to postpone it. That's a whole nother story for another day. I'm going to have to reschedule that. So I panicked, and I sent him an email. And then my husband got out my huge, huge concordance. Like this book is this thick. It's huge, heavy. And he put that on there, and it pretty much straightened it all the way out flat. And I think it's going to be flat enough. So I emailed them back. Actually, they reached out to me, and they were apologizing and saying we can refund, we can replace, whatever, you know, you would like to do. So then I was apologizing to Simon Says Stamps. I said, you know, I panicked. I didn't even think it through. And I said, it's going to be just fine. I had sent them pictures of what it looked like when I took it out. And then I sent them new pictures of what it looked like after they had been flattened. I mean, it still has just a little in it, but I think they'll work. They'll work going through the laminator. They went ahead and refunded anyway, even though I told them there was no need to. I promptly turned around and I ordered double what the refund was. So, I've got Simon Says Stamp goodies coming, specifically Distress Oxide ink pads. So, alright guys, I need to let y'all know, as of today, as I'm filming this on Thursday, June the 6th, I have resigned from Stampin' Up as a demonstrator. It's not a decision that I took lightly. This is something that has actually kind of been on my mind for a while now, okay? And before I get too far into it, if there are any new or new-ish demonstrators with Stampin' Up, and you're thinking about making it a business, and you're not sure where to start, where to go, what to do, I want to refer you to Ronda Wade. She has an amazing business builders course. It is very affordable. It is jam-packed with all kinds of information on everything you can think of, from emailing to doing classes to doing online classes. I mean, she covers it all and does it very well. Now, Ronda Wade, if you are not familiar with her, her name is spelled R-O-N-D-A. There is no H in the Ronda. But you can simply put in rondawade.com, and that will get you started on your journey to building a business. Especially if you've got a lot of questions and you don't know the who, what, where, and when, or the why. Yeah, she's your girl. And I also want to give out a big shout out to Wendy Cranford. She recently released in her Creative Vault Volume 2 of her Funfold class. She offered the Funfold class separate from a subscription to the Creative Vault. Many of you probably took her up on that. If you didn't, let me tell you, the amount of stuff that she has already put together in her Creative Vault is worth a look. It is very much so worth a look. So, she has the Volume 1 Funfold class, the Volume 2 Funfold class, and let me tell you guys, it is so jam-packed, I haven't made it all the way through class number 2 yet. And I am delighted with what I have seen so far. I am an affiliate with Wendy. I have let her know that I was going to retire as a Stampin' Up demonstrator. And I am still going to remain a member of her Creative Vault and an affiliate for her Creative Vault. And I would not do that if I didn't feel it wasn't a potent bang for your buck. Truly. Okay. So, in my decision to leave Stampin' Up, there were several things that kind of played into it. I decided I really didn't want to try to make it a business. I'm just kind of past that point in my life. I really am. I will be turning 68 in June. And there are things that I really would like to spend more time doing, such as digging in the dirt. Speaking of that, I have a plant order coming in today, and I'm going to have 5 new plants that will need my attention. As you can tell, yes, I'm still digging in the dirt, and I'm trying to remember to use gardening gloves so they don't look quite so stained. But you know, I'm just to the point, I don't really care. I just don't care. Being able to go and take off for a weekend or take a short road trip one day, you know, if we want to do that, to be able to do that. Now, I applaud Stampin' Up. I appreciate everything they have done for me in the few years I have been a demonstrator. I still believe in Stampin' Up. Most of all, the heart of the Stampin' Up community, your people, your demonstrators, your customers, Stampin' Up support for demonstrators and customers, extraordinary. It's wonderful. Their range of products, reaching out to the close to my heart makers when they had the rug pulled out from under them, not intentionally. The owner just had really severe health issues going on, and she just couldn't keep the doors open. But do you know how that would feel if, say, as a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and you've worked really hard to build a business, you've got customers and you have people that depend on you, and then all of a sudden, what if Stampin' Up shut their doors? I don't think that's ever going to happen, but hey, you know what I'm saying. How would you feel? You would be panicking. What do I do now? Where do I go now? Well, Stampin' Up magnanimously reached out to them, welcomed them with open arms. They're going to add more scrapbooking materials to their lineup, not just for them and their customers, but for everyone. And again, Wendy Cranford comes to mind because she is restarting a scrapbook journey. If you didn't see her latest video, rush over there and check it out. It was really, really cute the way she was getting that started. So they have been there for so many people. They have done so much good. They are a quality company. I will still recommend Stampin' Up. And let me tell you guys, I have every color of ink pad, every color of cardstock. I'm not going to jettison that. You will still see me using that in my videos. We have current stamp sets and things that you are able to buy, maybe not through me. My upline is still active. All of my current customers are going to be referred to my upline and order through her. So they're not left out in the cold. They're not left hanging. But I just want to do more than the things I can buy from Stampin'Up right now. I want more in the way of stenciling and things like that. And so, it's kind of bittersweet. Like I said, Stampin'Up is wonderful. Their products are wonderful. You cannot surpass their customer or demonstrator support. One phone call, that's all it takes, and they are on it. And they're going to fix it, and they're going to make it right. But I just kind of needed to branch out and kind of spread my wings a little bit. I anticipate ordering through my upline. I am looking forward to the mini catalog when it releases. And it really won't be that much longer before it releases. But anyway, I have left Stampin'Up. Not a bad word to say at all about my experience with them. So if y'all came here thinking there was going to be some gossip or maybe a little bit of vitriol or complaints, nope, this is not it. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut this off. I will be back next week. We will do an alcohol ink blending session. And it will be for beginners, and I'll show you how easy it is and how inexpensive it is to get started. Thank you so much for being here. If you've made it to this part of the video, I appreciate that so much. Please do give me a thumbs up or subscribe if you feel like I have any merit as a contributor to your creative journey. It helps the algorithm on YouTube. It helps my videos go out to people who have similar interests so that, we can learn from each other. It isn't just about me making videos and trying to teach you something. I get taught too. So it is a win-win situation. All right, guys, until next time, y'all stay safe, be blessed, know you are loved. God is good all the time. Bye.